What's up, Boss Fam? It's your boy DJ the Boss, and I am back again with another Tuesday Live. Pumped to be here, man. It's a good day. Y'all know we traveling today, heading to Vegas, but my flight doesn't leave for a few hours. I don't have nothing better to do, so figured I would come here and do what I always do on Tuesdays and try to provide as much value for the cleaning industry as I possibly can with you guys, the realest cleaning business community on the internet, the Cleaning Boss family, man. Thank y'all for being here. Welcome, newcomers, welcome. OGs, welcome back. I'm pumped, man. Got activity going on today, man. I'm super pumped. Got some things I want to talk about. There's not a lot of people in here yet. Get in the chat, man. Let me know that you are here. Where are you signing in from? Where is everybody from? Where's everybody tapping in from? Tasir, I see you. Appreciate you for being here, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for getting in the comments. This is the most valuable thing I do on the internet is these in real time question and answer sessions. It doesn't get better than this unless you are going to be at a conference that I'm going to be at tomorrow, like CBN, where you can actually talk to me face to face. But other than that, aside from face to face, where you can kind of go back and forth with me, or a one-on-one consultation, this is as good as it gets. And I do this every week on Tuesday. So it's the most valuable thing that I do. So if you have questions, if you're trying to figure out something in your cleaning business, if there's something that's you're struggling with, let me know. Get it in the comments. I can't wait to help you. I go pretty much in order of the comments, so get them in there early, and yours will be first. First come, first serve. But before we get into answering the questions, got some bills to pay real quick and some things to talk about. Of course, today's theme, if you guys saw the title or the thumbnail, it's about learning, and I'm really big on learning, and I think it's very underplayed, and not even just for people who are trying to start a cleaning business. If you're trying to do anything in entrepreneur, anything self-employed or entrepreneurial at all, you have to have a different relationship with learning, and I want to talk about that today. So shout out to everybody for being here, man. We got South Florida in the building. I see you, South Florida. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm pretty sure, isn't AJ from Florida? Isn't he from out there? I think that's his neck of the woods, man. But shout out to AJ, shout out to us here, and shout out to South Florida, man. Hopefully I can get back out there soon. I haven't been since went to Disney World a long ass time ago, or closest I've been since has been like Destin, to go to the beach or whatever when I lived in Louisiana. But love Florida, man. Where else is everybody tapping in from, man? Where y'all at, man? Where everybody taps in from all over the country. Sometimes people come in from across the globe, man. We've had people in here from London and Africa and Canada. It's been dope. We're getting international. I'm loving it. I'm loving the energy, and I'm loving the community. But yeah, where's everybody from, man? Tap in. I wanna give a big shout out to all of the neighborhoods, man. Rep for your hood real quick and tap in. Let me know where y'all calling from, man. But get in the comments. Let me know you're here. Say what's up. That way I know who's here and when to get started, when to move from thing to thing, and we can make it a real productive live. So if you got something that you're struggling with, definitely ask those questions in the comments. But we're gonna get into it. First things first. Obviously it's CBN conference is tomorrow, so that's the major thing that's going on right now. It's obviously too late to get tickets, but it sparked the thought of me to talk about learning today, because a lot of learning comes from the networking and things that and the just the serendipity of being in a place where people are trying to do the same thing that you are, and people who have the same values, or at least similar goals and similar interests, and building a business. Not everybody wants to actually do this. You'd be surprised. Not everybody wants to build a business. No one wants to. Not a lot of people. Most people don't actually want to be in charge and be responsible for employees or be responsible for payroll. Most people don't want that pressure. A lot of people say they do, and they'd love to just walk right into a position where they're in charge of everything and they control all the money and they make all the rules. But in order to build to get up to that point, most people don't want to do that. It's a lot of headache for that not level of pay that you get at the very top. So in terms of learning, you have to be willing to learn. Now I will be the first person to tell you, you guys know I'm the king of free. I'm the king of absolutely free. You can learn for absolutely free. Whatever it is that you need to figure out, or whatever it is that you need to know, you can most definitely learn it for free. The internet is mature now. We're in like the third version of what the internet can be, probably even the fourth now if you want to. I guess the third would be second would be social media, third would be blockchain technology, and fourth probably is going to be AI. So we're in the fourth iteration of what the internet is going to be and what it's going to do for humanity. And everything that you need to learn is available on the internet, whether through one of those channels, whether following people on social media who give the knowledge, whether you're using AI to learn things and ask it questions back and forth. But the information is there. The information is on the internet for you to go and seek out. With that said, you have to go and seek it out. It does take some work, and you may not even know where exactly to look, but that's part of the learning. That's what's going to make you get good at it. And you honestly won't even know what to look for until you start trying to do things. And so I just want you to don't get discouraged as you're trying to do new things and things are failing. That is what this is. That is what the work is. That is what the process is you're going to try to do something, you are going to fail at it, and then you're going to start looking for solutions. And within those solutions, or whatever those things are, most of the time is going to be that you're going to need to learn something new. And a lot of people stop at those junctures where they have to learn something new or have to pay somebody. And if you can't afford to pay somebody and you're not willing to learn it, then the buck pretty much stops there, and that's the end of your entrepreneurial journey. But for people like me and people like you who are obviously on this YouTube channel trying to further your education in this business, we'll take that extra step and we'll say, well, maybe I'll look into this a little bit and figure out how this whole thing works, this new thing. Like you're trying to figure out how to get your website up. And so that's a learning process. You realize that you say, hey, I'm going to do business. You realize, damn, I need a website. I got to pay somebody to make a website. Well, I haven't started selling anything yet, so I don't have any money to pay someone to build a website. Looks like I got to learn how to build a website. And most people just they stop right there, or they get hung up right there, and they pause right there because of the learning. And if your relationship with learning isn't good, self-learning, being self-motivated, self-taught, if you can't do that for yourself, you are going to have a very difficult time, because that's all it is. It's not just once you learn how websites work and how SEO works, that it stops right there. Every aspect of business, there is something new to learn. There's going to be something new to learn. Looks like we got a channel member in the chat. Shout out to you. I see you. Funyika Clinton. I hope I didn't butcher that name. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Everybody give them a round of applause. The channel members really prop up the channel. The channel doesn't make a whole lot of money in AdSense, and I don't sell you guys a whole lot of stuff. But so one of the ways that we can continue to do this is by people supporting the channel. So if you want to become a channel member, the link is in the description, or I think there's even like a button that YouTube shows underneath the video. But yeah, go ahead and become a channel member. I see you, girl. I see you. Hey, I'm definitely paying attention to my channel members. I love y'all, man. You guys are what keeps this channel going, and everyone else owes you a thanks as well, because without you guys supporting the channel every month financially, then it'd be really hard to make this worth doing. So really appreciate you guys, y'all. Shout out to the channel members, and we got one of them in the building. So appreciate you for being here. But anyway, back to learning about learning. And get yourself to things like this. Maybe you can't afford it right now to go to a conference. I know AJ's conference was like, I'm not gonna lie, it was tight. The ticket prices wasn't cheap. It's a commitment, but most learning things are. It's a commitment, and how much are you willing to invest in yourself? Let me be myself for a little bit. Let me go back to Mr. Tough Love, how I am. The worst thing you're ever going to do in your business is hire yourself a CEO. You are literally day one going to hire an idiot as CEO. I promise you, because it's not just to make fun of you or call you an idiot, but like you don't know anything. You have no idea. You have no idea. So it's the worst thing. Now it's also the best thing, because you care the most. It's your life that's at stake. It's your livelihood that's at risk. So you care the most. So you're going to put the most effort into becoming not an idiot, becoming well educated. And the people who commit to that are the people who end up becoming successful. You have to fix your relationship with learning. If you stop or you pause every time you have to, it looks like you have to learn something new, it's going to take you forever. So understand that you're going to have to learn something new. Hop into it, dive into it, get knee deep into it, learn it, progress to the next level, stack your funds until you're able to hire someone and put them in that position. But until you start the learning, you don't even know what you're looking for in hiring. You have no idea how to evaluate talent. You have no idea what to even ask for. You know, if you don't know that you need backlinks until you study SEO and understand what backlinks are. You don't know that you need on-page content SEO until you know that that's different from backlinks. You know, and off-page SEO. Like, you don't even know what to look for until you start the learning. So dive into it, and you may. You know, the information is free. You can start on YouTube and see what you can find on YouTube. You can Google things. You can ask AI, but go down those rabbit holes. It's not going to be quick. You're not going to get an answer in the first 5 seconds of a YouTube video. You're not going to get the answer to your business question, your actual business question, in a 30-second TikTok. Are you crazy? This is just not going to happen. That's not how this works. This is a 10,000 hour thing. I know you guys have heard that phrase. This is a 10,000 hour thing. It takes 10,000 hours to achieve mastery at any one thing. You got to put your 10,000 hours in. Start somewhere. And you know, those learning all those different aspects of things, that all counts. And you have to learn those things. You have to. There's no way around it. So we cannot procrastinate. We can't put that learning off. You run into something that you don't know how to do, or you know it seems daunting. Go learn. You got to learn, apply, mess it up, fix it. The sooner you get to it, the sooner you can get onto the other side of it. You know, so approach learning in that way. Please fix your relationship with learning. And be willing to put in the work if you don't have the money. Now, if you do have the money, or let's say you start making a little bit of money and you don't have a whole lot of money, generally in the beginning, there's no extra money. There's no disposable income in the beginning. That doesn't exist. And I understand that. I definitely have empathy of that. You guys know where I started from. You guys know my journey. You know, I didn't have much when I started. So a lot of things that I just weren't even an option because the funds just weren't there, right? But like I say all the time, money is a behavior problem, not a math problem. So you may have to sacrifice something. You may have to sacrifice something. And it's okay, because you're betting on yourself. You are investing in yourself. If you only have, say you made $500 that week, and the consultation's $250, you know, or the course is $250, or the marketing thing that you feel like the marketing strategy from whoever is $200. You're gonna have to decide that is it worth it? You know, is it worth it for me to invest in and have this knowledge in myself, for the rest of forever, or am I going to just try to do it for free and try to see if I can figure it out on my own? Knowing that and understanding it and accepting that if you try it yourself, it's gonna take a little while longer, and that's okay too. That's your process. That's how your life is. That's you. That's totally okay. That's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with it. And a lot of my career was that, because at every juncture I would always choose to learn instead of to pay for it. And I only just got to the point where I'm hiring people for things that I have no clue how to do whatsoever. I've only just gotten to that point. But in the beginning, you definitely need to have some understanding of everything in all the aspects of especially places where you're going to make hiring decisions, primarily. But fix that relationship with learning and be willing to invest in your own education, your self-education. They charge you for a college education. It's 50, 60 grand, 120 grand to go to college. At least I'm thinking about my kids' college funds right now. But yeah, so it's expensive as shit to go to college, man. But you can you're gonna pay for that education. Pay for your own education. Educate yourself. Everyone likes to shit on college like it's this terrible thing. Like, no, some people actually, one, need to go to college. So there's definitely some careers that need a college education. Two, it definitely, you can make connections. One, if you actually physically go to college, but two, you start to build those habits of teaching yourself, because college, there's nobody holding your hand. There's no one telling you to study. There's no one telling you to do your homework. You're required to kind of go in and do that stuff on your own. And I think if you miss college, and you skip out on college, which is totally fine. College is not needed in today's economy. But if you miss out on building those habits, then they have to come from somewhere. You have to get that practice in being self-taught and being self-directed and looking for the information and teaching yourself something. That's what college is. If you're going to skip college and go straight to entrepreneurship, then that's what it is. You're going to have to teach yourself. So, but we're definitely about to get in the comments, man. I'm not about to ramble too long, man. You guys know I got a flight to catch. If you got questions, please get in the comments. Ask me whatever it is that you need to know. If there's something that's bothering you in your cleaning business, I would love to help you. And we can dive deep today. I'm not sure exactly how active the comment section is. Let's see, man. We got some people in here, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Hit that like button. We got 5 likes. Let's get about 10 more likes on there, man. So if you're on here right now, please hit that like button for your boy. It sends the video out to more people, and we get to build a bigger community. And we also, yeah, it shows the algorithm that this is a good thing. This is a good thing that's going on, and you guys are real people. I'm a real person, and this isn't a bot channel. But yeah, liking the video really, really helps, and I would appreciate it if you guys hit that like button for your boy. And then we can get into some questions, man. So get your questions in the comments, and that's what we're gonna get to. In other news, the app. So speaking of learning, and I've started this new tech endeavor with my brother-in-law, and as you guys know, we're trying to build the Cleaning Boss app, which is an operational and cleaning business management software for timekeeping and communication. So and some accountability features as well, where you can kind of have your employees clock in and out on their phone, so you don't have to worry about where they're going to check in or if they're at work. It's geofenced and everything like that. So when people clock in that they're actually at work. There's checklists for them to be able to follow throughout whatever facility you're in. Even if it's residential, they can follow their checklist and know exactly what they need to do in each location. There's photos on each location. The app is really cool. I love the app. It's a piece of technology that I've personally used in my business since I started, and I've just revamped the idea to something that's more presentable to the public, because of course it was for me, so it was messy. But there's a lot of tech stuff that goes into it, and it's proven to be a lot more difficult than I initially thought it would. Not in the sense of marketing or creating a business around it or bringing on people and staff and stuff like that. All that stuff has been going well. It's the execution and the leadership of this new style of business. Business for the most part is the same across most industries, but there's some nuances and things that you're going to learn as you switch, or as you get higher in levels of business and higher executive levels. So now I'm at the point in this business where I'm hiring executives. I'm the chief executive officer, so I'm hiring executives and putting other people into executive positions where they themselves have to go and make hiring decisions for managers and techs and leads and things like that. And I didn't realize that I wasn't good at that. I didn't realize that I wasn't good at that because one, I wasn't great at I guess even training and onboarding. Even at that level, it's required. So there has to be some level of onboarding and training and introduction to the company culture, even at the executive level. Even though you feel like these people are your peers and people that you bring on are right there with you and building this thing with you, there still needs to be some level of onboarding and training and introduction to the company culture that needs to happen. And I didn't do a good job of that. And long story short, the app is not finished. We're not ready, and we're I mean, CBN conference was our hard deadline, and we're kind of past that, and it's a failure. And you guys know I failed publicly. Every failure that I've ever had in business has been on this channel, and so I don't see a reason to change it now. So, but it's sad that I'm going into CBN conference without the app. But I've learned my lesson, and I've revamped my approach to leadership in this endeavor. And I will get the app out to you guys as soon as possible, and I will be communicating to you guys about when that's going to be out. But you can go to My Cleaning Boss app right now and apply to be a beta tester. We are in the middle of beta testing and fixing those bugs. And once that's all finished, we'll be ready to release to the public. But you can go ahead and join the wait list, or you can go ahead and apply to be a beta tester if you want to take a first look at it. But yeah, go ahead, mycleaningboss.app. But that's what's going on with that. As far as business, the cleaning business, I'm still very separated from. I plan on being much more day-to-day active in the cleaning business, going back to that, which should bring a lot more content to the channel, which would be really cool for the channel. So be on the lookout for more videos of me running the cleaning business. And but yeah, we'll get back to that once we're back from CBN. Actually, probably not even until next month, because my son's basketball team, which I coach, we made it to state. That was our goal since the beginning of the year. So we will be headed to Eastern Washington to compete in the state tournament and see if we can bring home a state championship back to E-Town. You know what I'm saying? So super excited about that, but that's probably going to take up a lot of my energy with traveling back and forth to CVN conference. I got another travel engagement in between that and this state tournament. So I'm going to be moving around quite a bit. I'll still try to be available as much as I can for consultations, but for the most part, that's my schedule, and that's what's going on, man. But let's get in the comments. I'm sick of rambling. I'm done rambling. I want to talk to some people. Thank y'all for being here, man. Shout out to y'all, the realest cleaning business community on the internet. And yeah, so we got yeah. Let's get into these comments, man. Who's in here? Who's in here? Let's go back to the top. Tazir Cleaning Service LLC says, big struggle to get my first client. The first one, no matter what anyone tells you, is the hardest one. It is absolutely the hardest client to get, is that very first one. But trust me and believe me, if you earn it, if you get it in a way, if you obtain it in a way where you earn it and you put in the work to get it, it is so valuable and so rewarding. You just cannot give up. You know, that first one will come. Probably need to put a little more effort into what you're doing. I'm not gonna say effort. You probably need to put a little bit more focus into what you're doing. Be a little bit more niche. Be a little bit more expertise about your particular client's problem. Actually, maybe even decide exactly who you're serving, so that you can speak their language and speak to their particular issues, and that'll make you better in the sales process as you're speaking to, you know, the benefits of working with you with that company. But also volume, also volume. So if you're not, closing deals, so this is how I look at it in my business. We have an estimate target. We have a target for estimates. So not even revenue. So before we even make any money, we have a target for how much revenue we want to bid out, how much we want to send out in estimates. So that's something that you can control. That you can control the output. You can control your output. So set goals, bigger goals for your output, and try to figure out what that output is going to yield you, and then you can kind of scale and gauge from there. But if you're only sending out, you know, $15,000 in estimates and you get nothing, that you don't really have enough data to say what's working or not. You need to be sending out, make a goal of $100,000 in estimates. Send out $100,000 in estimates, and then see, maybe you close one of those deals, and it makes you maybe $1,000 or $2,000 a month, which would be 24 a year, and then you can do the math and adjust that way. But find an avenue to stick with. Get good at that avenue, whether it's cold calling. If you have the cold call template, which is really dope, it even has some automation stuff, some hints at some automation stuff, which I'm going to be updating once it gets to 100 sales, which are at 86 right now. So there's 13 more copies of the cold call sales template available at the current cheap price point. After those 13 people, it's going to go up, and I will release the automation video of how to completely automate this. But the hints are there in the package once you buy it. So you can, if you don't want to do the calls yourself, that's a system that you can set up and kind of just wait for appointments to come, and then you can kind of focus on your walkthrough process and your sales process on closing those deals. So, but yeah, that's basically what any lead generation service is. That cold call template just kind of helps you get an idea of how to start building that lead generation service for yourself. So at least you can start getting leads. But yeah, you'll close that one. Just stay targeted, stay niche, stay focused. Start speaking to your particular clients, issues, and how you can solve your particular clients' issues. Listen to your client, ask them questions, and listen for those opportunities where how the benefits that you offer actually solve those problems. And then once you make those matches, it's a lot easier to get sales and then ask for the deal and to close. And I'll have videos on more deeper sales techniques in the future. But I really hope this helps, and hope this motivates you to go out and get that first one. Go and try hard, man. It's an actual job. Sales is an actual job, just like every other aspect of the business. Sales is an actual job. People spend 8 hours. I used to be a sales guy. I used to spend 8-10 hours a day selling. And some days I would sell nothing. Most days I would sell nothing, depending on what I was selling, whether it was high ticket or low ticket, or Cox cable, cell phones, or Kirby vacuums, Cutco. I've done it all. I've done the sales. I've done sales. It's volume. You need the volume. Increase the volume, increase the output. But don't give up. So get better and better at the output, and increase the output simultaneously. But thank you for being here, Tasir. I appreciate you hopping in the comments, man. Get your comments, your questions in the comments section, and we will go through them, man. We'll go through them. Let's see. Rashawn Bowser says, when is the app dropping? Yeah, I just talked about that. So hopefully the app is dropping soon, but you can go and apply to be a beta tester and get on the wait list if you're waiting for it. Failure on my part, failure on my part. I will do better. That's all I can do. I will do better. The app is fire though. I promise you. The app is fire. That's why I'm not super concerned, because I know once we get to market, it's going to be undeniable. And you know, I've looked at the competition. I'm aware of the competition. I've looked at the other brands, the competition's brands. I take a look at my brand, and I think we, as a community, and this community combined with the app, I think we can do something really, really big and really, really amazing, and put ourselves in a position to help a lot of people, and to, you know, to make a lot of money, quite frankly. But yeah, pumped about the app. The app will be out soon. MyCleaningBoss.app, MyCleaningBoss.app. So go check it out. Let's see. Erica Ventura, shout out to you. Welcome back. I appreciate you being here as always. Valued member of the Cleaning Boss family. She says, I came across your ad on YouTube this weekend. Yeah, I run ads, man. I run ads. I don't always run ads for this channel, but you guys know I use this channel as like an example of how to run business. And you know, I practice marketing techniques. I practice things for personal brands and things like that, where I consult other people in Nine Media. This is what I do, man. So you will see, you know, pay attention to what I'm doing on this channel and how I run this channel. This is how you should be running marketing for your businesses. You should be showing up as often as you can, providing value. You should have something where you can collect that information, because you know, you don't own YouTube, so you don't have that data. You don't own Instagram, so you don't own those followers. You don't own those Facebook followers, so you need to be able to pull those followers and those people off of there, so you can continue to provide them value and offer them things through email and phone number, text, or what have you like that, so you can continue to market to them. But this putting out content is continuous marketing, staying top of mind on the subject matter, being an authority figure in the space. This is how you market, you know. And then once you have this audience, you get to remarket to them, and you get to run ads to the same audience and people who look like this audience, and then you get to grow it even more and more. And so that's how I'm running this channel. It's how I run my business, how I run marketing for every other business, you know, and how I consult for people in marketing. So that's exactly how we do business today. Business, it exists online. So, but yeah, I run ads. I'm dope. Yeah. I'm glad my targeting is working. That means my targeting is spot on, because I run ads to people who are, you know, trying to start cleaning businesses, and you're here on the channel about starting a cleaning business, and you saw my ad. It works, you know. So, yeah, I'll try to do some videos on how to run ads and how to do retargeting and things like that, because you can force it. People think that you have to have a following. You don't have to have a following. You can force it. You can run top of funnel awareness ads and then retarget the traffic from that. So, but yeah. Start marketing. Pay attention to what I'm doing, and do as I do. Let's see. CG says, what up, DJ the Boss? I see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Jessica Hankerson, Sacramento, Texas in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks everybody for being here, man. It's so cool to see where everybody's from in all the places around the world. We got VA in the building. Are you kidding me? UK, all the way out to the UK. Shout out to the United Kingdom. It's a thing here. Appreciate y'all, man. Everybody's in here, man. That's dope. That is so dope. It's cool to see, man. It's really cool to see. I wouldn't know that had you guys not, you know, put those. Oh, it's California. I wouldn't know that had you guys not put your locations in the chat. So I appreciate it, man. It's dope to see where everyone's at. So we got people from the UK, people all the way out in VA, Florida, Sacramento. Yeah, it's dope. So we got Cali out here on the West Coast with me. San Antonio, Texas. Everybody's in the building, man. Long Island. Shout out to Long Island, man. East Coast in the building. I know it's late over there, man. What time is it over there? It's got to be like 6 in the afternoon over there. But yeah, everybody's in the building, man. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for being the realest cleaning business community on the internet, man. This is, like I said, it's dope. Send us some more questions. So, hi. MQ says, hi. How do we know how much to charge, and how can we set people up for recurring payments? Is there a software? Absolutely. So it depends on how you want to do it. And I have a video on billing coming out just after CBN conference. It's already filmed. Same with the couple other videos. But as far as reoccurring payments, there's definitely plenty of software out there to set up reoccurring payments. I use QuickBooks, which is my favorite one, just because it doubles as an accountant software for my bookkeeper and accountants, and so but I'm pretty sure things like Square, even the Squarespace web platform has like a reoccurring billing feature. But any billing software is going to have something that at least allows for automatic ACH payments or recurring ACH payments. But as you're shopping around for billing software, that those are things that you want to make sure that you look for if that's important to you. And that was important to me, was to be able to have recurring billing so that I wasn't always trying to go and process payments and send invoices every month. And QuickBooks send invoices whenever you want. They'll send sales receipts. They'll send you can set that stuff up to run on a specific day every month or at a specific interval, which is cool. Now, the more automation you can set up and more you can use technology to automate some of these simple processes in your business, the more money it's going to save you, because you're going to have less personnel and more technology, and the faster you can be, the more scalable it is. You can get to more business. You can process more payments at one time. You can automate that process. It's a major one to have automated. But QuickBooks is what I've used for the last 6 years, so it's pretty much all I know. But I do know others exist. But yeah, so do some shopping around. But maybe compare and contrast to QuickBooks Online to make your final purchasing decision. Let's see, what was the other question? So how do I know how much to charge? You know how much to charge by knowing how much it's going to cost you. And that's going to take sitting down and doing the math. How much do you plan on paying your employees? How long are they going to be in this location? How much is it going to cost you in supplies? Once you have all that information, then you can decide, how much you want to charge on top of that. Now you know how much to charge. For sure, not less than what you just spent on employees and equipment. So you can do a 50% markup. Plenty of people do that. They just write, basically commit, 30% of that to taxes and 20% profit. You can go it that way. A lot of people like to just double whatever their expenses are. So 100% markup. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. It depends on how good you are at communicating your value. If you want to triple, which is where I'm close to it as far as pricing is, we triple and then we come down from there with discounts and things like that. But we tripled our expenses, so and you get to decide where you want to be. If you're good at communicating the value of your business, then you're able to sell your product at a 300% markup or 100% markup or 50% markup. Or if you're just getting started and you're scared and you want to have the lowest price at 30% markup. But it's it depends on you. I can't tell you what to price. I can't tell you exactly how much to charge people, because one, I don't know your area. I don't know how much you plan to pay your employees. I don't know what style of business you want. But that's how you come up with your pricing, is you figure out how much it's going to cost you, and then you don't lose money. That's it. Everyone, there's no, I have a white glove service. So this is for prime example. I have a white glove service. Any of my employees who works in my white glove service makes $45 an hour. They make $45 an hour. That's my employees make 45. The cleaners make $45 an hour for white glove service. That means I have to charge like $150 an hour. And I get it. And I get it. And people think that that's just so astronomical. No, it's people who go way crazier than me. I'm a baby in this industry. I'm a baby. I'm barely doing things. But even that's possible for me. It's are you communicating the value of what it is? I say white glove service and people understand, we actually go through with the white glove and over all the surfaces, everything. We go through with the ATP readers and take readings of microns per square inch. It's a detailed thing, and we communicate that very well, and so it warrants the high ticket price. And people who are fancy and people who are super, that just have the money and want it done the best of the best of the best, and they have no budget and they just want to pay the best and top dollar for things, I will definitely offer you something top dollar. And that's my service for that. But if I go out and tell you to charge $150 an hour, you're gonna look at me crazy. You're gonna look at me like I have lost my mind if I tell you to go and charge $150 an hour. You're but that's what I'm saying. I can't tell you what's a price. It's like telling you whether or not you should spank your kids. Those aren't my kids. Do what you want with your freaking kids. I don't care what you do with your kids. It's your kids. You're raising them. It's your business. That's like your baby. You're raising it. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your baby. Don't kill it. That's my main thing. Don't kill it. Don't go out of business. Don't lose money. Same principle. I'm not going to tell you, you got to, the what should I price, or give me a pricing formula is a lazy mentality to have. Do not fall into that trap. That is lazy. And then you won't be able to adjust when the market changes. A COVID will happen, or an outbreak will happen, or something will happen to your particular niche. and it will change the market. Then you will have no clue how to adjust because you're stuck using someone's formula for their business, which you have no idea what they're doing in their business. It makes no sense. So do the math on your expenses. Know your expenses. Know your cost of goods sold. Know what these things are, and know how good. And be self-aware of how good you are at communicating the value of those things. If you don't know what the value of those things, then you might need to do some research on yourself and what value you could possibly bring. Maybe that's where you need to be spending some time. But yeah, we got some questions to get through, so let's roll through them. Nate Nick, shout out to Nate Nick, value member of the community. Appreciate you being here, man. Always here, always in the comments, providing value for everybody else. Nate Nick, where'd the comment go? It's absolute. This is a consistent learning process. I appreciate the knowledge that you share with us. You make the world a better place, DJ. Man, y'all trying to make me cry, man. Don't say stuff like that to me, man. I'm a sap for real. Like I will burst out into tears on here. So yeah, I appreciate it. But thank you, man. Appreciate that. That warms my heart to hear, man. I really appreciate it. Trying to help people. The Coach family, thank you, bro, for that proposal sheet and the sales script. I closed my first commercial project for $70,000. Let's go! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Love it. Love to hear it, man. Congratulations to the Coach family. Shout out to the Coach family, man. I'm definitely going to be running ads on that. So I'm about to screenshot your comment, and we're going to be running ads on that, man. So, type shit. Do stuff like that, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for giving me any credit, man. But you really actually put in the work, because the cold call script, you still have to make it your own, right? You still have to kind of customize it and change it to like exactly your area and exactly your wording. You may have had to change. Of course, you had to change the proposal template to your colors and your pictures. And it takes some work. You put in that work, man. You put in that work. That's you. The information was already here on the internet. You just found it on my channel. I did nothing. I did nothing for you. This is you. You're doing. So don't take that from yourself. You did this, man. You did that. But even dope that you did it using the cold call template, the cold call thing that I put out, and the proposal template, man. It's proof to the people it's proof to the non-believers, man. It's proof to the non-believers. I'm not doing this for money for me. I'm not doing this whole channel thing. Yes, I'm trying to make the YouTube channel a business, but as far as my audience, I don't extract dollars from my audience for the sake of monetary gain. It's not. I already have something that I milk for that, and trust me, I milk it. The cleaning business, I milk it for all the money I can get out of it. I promise you. But this thing, I'm doing it because I can't help myself. I'm a serial entrepreneur, but it's a way that I can provide value to this industry. It's a way that I can help people from 0 to 70 grand. And how long did that take, bro? Put that in the comment. How long did that take? I just put that stuff out, so I know it's less than a year. He's about to be a six-figure business owner. Just like like that. It's proof. Everyone likes this. I got a comment. So I got a comment, right? If you guys look on one of my recent videos, there's a comment in there where the guy is like, you need to show us a lot more money. Because where is that for real? We don't see you flashing money. I don't see you, I don't see the big money, blah blah blah, whatever. Cool with me, bro. I really don't care. I couldn't care less. It's a lot cooler to be able to say I have money than to show it to you, or to buy anything that you can see and on top of it, I really don't care if you think I'm rich or not. I really don't. I really don't care what you think I have. I really don't care how much money you think I make, how much money, whatever what you think about my office, if it's too small, or if my equipment ain't good enough. I really, really do not care. What I care about is that people have results. People get results. People's lives are changed. I have 70 students over 6 figures. 70 over 6 figures. Most of them started from absolutely nothing. 70. And now, Coach family will be a subscriber that's probably approaching that as well. I consider him one of my mentees. He uses most of my stuff, and it's up to 70 grand. So I'm gonna take that as well. It's gonna be another one. It's been 72 or 73. Another business above 6 figures. That's what I do it for, man. That's why I do it. I'm not like I don't have a bad relationship with money. I'm not insecure about money and what people think about the money. You know, I have no need to be super flashy. Uh, you know, if you make money and you want to buy a bunch of flashy stuff and show it off, cool. I'm not judging you for that. I'm not judging. Cool, man. Have fun. Live your life, man. You make it to do what you want to do with it. I make my money to do what I want to do with it, man. And that's maximize my time and my availability to my kids and my children. Um, and the other endeavors and things that I actually want to chase in this life. And that's why we get into business. That's why we do it. We do it to better our lives and get into a position where we can do whatever we want to do. That's freedom. I can do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. I'm flying to Vegas today. AJ asked me on the live. You guys watch? AJ asked me on the live stream. Hey, you want to fly to Vegas to do this conference? Sure, boom, boom. I had no idea. I already know I don't have anything to do on this day or for the week that I'm going to be in Vegas. Cause I can just do that. It's Tuesday. It's the middle of the day Tuesday. I don't have anything to do. I'm here on live with you guys. I set that this is on purpose. I set my life up like this on purpose. Got to go coach basketball practice right before I hop on my flight. So this is the things that I love to do. This is what I love to be doing. This is what I would prefer to be doing. This is where I prefer to spend my money. I'd rather spend my money on personnel and employees than I would a car. That's people like cars. That's cool. I like cars a little. I like cars too. But when it comes to dropping 60 grand on a new car or putting 60 grand back into my business, I can tell you what I'm going to choose 15 times out of 10. I don't have a need for for people to like my car. I don't care. Or whatever it is, whatever the fancy thing you wanna say. But yeah, shout out to the Coach family, man. Congratulations, man. Super proud of you. Super proud of you, man. Hit the like button if y'all just joining the channel. If anybody's new, I haven't been on the. Let's see where we at right now. Yeah, hit the like button, man. We got 20 people in here. Let's get a few more likes on this video. Push it out to more people. The algorithm loves those YouTube likes. You already know how that goes. Let's answer some more questions. See who else we can help in here. Kwawan, I'm definitely messing this up. I'm sorry. Carrillo, last name Carrillo. Kawan Carrillo. I'm gonna say Kawan. Hopefully I got that right. You can let me know. So just got my LLC for my cleaning business, ready to build this puppy from the ground up. I'm going to be subcontracting the work out to start. I'm a little nervous about getting employees starting out. I mean, hey, that's a you thing. That's a you thing. I definitely am more the way of going with W-2 employees to start out with. But if you want to start out with subcontracting it out, cool, man. Go ahead and get your money. Go ahead and make your money and go ahead and get your money. It's done to it. Like you must be in a place where that percentage difference is enough. I just wasn't at that. I wasn't just starting my business from the ground up. I was starting my life and my financial life, my entire existence from the ground up. I was absolutely homeless. So hiring out contractors meant that I have to pay the contractors. I'm not doing that. I needed all the money. So I went and did all the cleaning and I kept all the money. If you don't need to do that, then cool. Yes, that's a great thing to do, is either put employees in right away or subcontract that work out. That's smart, man. I'm pumped for you. Keep it going. Stay focused. Stay in it. It's work. So get to work. There's no reason to not be working. There's always something to be done. Whether you're learning or whether you're out asking for business. That's usually the two things you should be doing. You should be asking for business or learning 100% of the time if you don't have clients. If you don't have clients or you don't have enough clients to keep you busy to where you just have just random tasks to do every day, then you should be asking for work. You should be asking for sales, marketing and selling. And you should be learning. Those are the only in time that you're not selling, you're not able to sell. You should be learning. That's pretty much it. Those are your two activities. There's some tactics for your ass right there. Get learning or get selling. But yeah, but just so you know that you can go, it can go either way. It's probably just as easy to go the employee route, and you have more control over the employee route as it is to do subcontracting, which is a whole nother level of difficulty, even though easy, because you don't have to train anybody or get any equipment and things like that. But now you have to negotiate and worry about work through logistics and how that's going to work, and communication with your subcontractors and scheduling and stuff like that. So it's each of them have their difficulties and their benefits. So Nick says higher education really teaches you perseverance, follow through, grit, plus all the extras at least did it for me. Yeah, I mean, I loved my college experience. I went to Western Washington University up here, close to Canada, up in Washington, and it was dope. It was culture shock for me. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, Ninth Ward to be exact, Mazan Street, M Zone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from Chocolate City, so to go from there to just south of Canada, out here in the Pacific Northwest, complete culture shock. But at the same time, the experience was still crazy good, crazy good. Aside from just the education and getting somewhat of a college education before I dropped out, the people that I met, the habits that I built, being able to to see what being self-directed was like, in a structured way, because I was a wild kid. Like I didn't have that, I didn't have the structure that I see a lot of people who I guess I admire in that stage of life a little bit more than I did myself. I would have liked to have had a lot more discipline and a lot more structure, which is that's totally my fault. I'm not blaming anybody or my parents or anything like that for that. That's totally my fault. But the way I was approaching life, I didn't have very much structure. In college, definitely, like, if you wanted to be successful, if you wanted to get anything done or have any sense, if you wanted to, stay in shape, you had to work out, you had to get a schedule. If you still wanted to do that and maintain a good grade, you had to make sure you were studying and in class. And so it really teaches you those habits of being self-directed and teaching you to push through things. There's no one around especially for me, there was no one around to like, my family. I couldn't lean on, family when things were, going rocky. I kind of had to just figure it out, because you're out there by yourself, and you got to figure out, how to get food, how to take care of yourself. And building those skills is a necessary thing for life. So, but yeah, college should not be slept on. Definitely not for everybody. I'm not saying everybody needs to go to college, but if you're not going to go to college, definitely you still need to be able to find a way to practice those skills that you would gain if you gone to college. He said, by the way, I'm looking forward to the content you put out from your experience at the conference. Have a blast, boss. Yeah, me too, man. I have no idea what I'm going to run across. Everybody says that they would rather see the vlogs, the travel vlog style, so that's how I'm going to do it. I got to put out a poll on Instagram and a poll here on YouTube, and everyone says they would rather the travel vlog style than quick updates or anything like that. So that's what we're going to do, man. I'm going to do a travel vlog style, so that actually helps me out, so I can actually focus on content that I want to create while in Vegas, and then on the back end, I just get to film the entire trip for you guys as a travel vlog, which would be cool. So I try to do my best with that. I also lost my camera guy. I'm going into Vegas without my camera guy, so hopefully I can find my little cousin or somebody out there in Vegas who can come and work the camera for me. But I'm gonna be filming myself, so but I'm not tripping, man. I'm no stranger to hard work, and I fell in love with doing the media side of business anyway, and so that's why I'm willing to do it. So I'll be filming myself and filming filming content, and trying to get podcasts and things out with all the other creators and things that'll be there, and try to make the most of this opportunity and this event. But I'm pumped. I can't wait to be there, man. Can't wait. And it's Vegas too, so I only speak the first day, so I really only have to like be mildly sober for that first day, and then I get to party in Vegas for the rest of that. So it'll be a good time. Let's see. Chris's Cleaning LLC says, how many walkthroughs do you get per month on average currently? I have no idea. I'm not on the sales floor. But if you give me the reason why you want to know the answer to that question, I could probably give you a better answer. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Not enough. No, I can tell you that. Not enough. Whatever the number is, not enough. You should be trying to go on more walkthroughs. You should always be trying to increase your average, your output of walkthroughs and estimates. So whatever it is, it's not enough, because we always want to be doing more. We always want to be getting more business and having this business growing. So, but yeah, as far as like my business, I honestly have no idea how many walkthroughs people are going on. Like I said, I have to get back into the day-to-day of the business. I've stepped away for quite a while, building the app, building this channel, building Nine Media. So things have taken me away from my core business. But I'm not super far away. But yeah, I still have a slight bird's eye view. There's a couple of different markets to look at, and so. But yeah, I'm off of that. Sorry about that, man. Don't have a super solid answer for you on that one. But if you let me know why, I can definitely probably give you a better answer than an exact number of what I'm doing. right. Nasir Usman says, hey, how do you stay motivated when things go wrong? Employees don't show up or you lose a contract. Man, I've definitely been through both of these, man. It's frustrating, it's heartbreaking, and it really can make you want to quit. Um, you have to believe. You have to believe. And that's why a lot of business owners are like people with a lot of skill, not even necessarily talent, but people with a lot of skill, and people who've grown their whatever they have, if they've grown it from the ground up. A lot of times, those people end up coming off extremely like arrogant and cocky, but it stems from a place of having to believe in yourself when there wasn't really a lot of reason to believe. You know, like when things were, you had to believe when things were going wrong. You know, you had to believe before you got started. You had to believe when it was quite obvious that it wasn't working. You know, do you actually believe that this can work? Do you actually believe that you can figure these things out? I can tell you right now, those problems are fixable. Those are fixable business problems. Employees not showing up, employees calling out at the last minute. The Cleaning Boss app definitely has some accountability features and shift confirmations, which I think helps that a lot. And it's one of the first things that I did. So I can't wait to get that to you guys. But that's one thing to think about when you're thinking about employees not showing up, is maybe have your software include shift confirmations, or have a way for people to confirm their shifts on the days that they're scheduled. But that is a feature of the Cleaning Boss app, and that's something that I've kind of always had. And I only even thought of having a piece of technology that did that because I had the experience of people not showing up or calling out. Also, having a list of on-call employees as you're putting out ads for employees, part-time employees, full-time employees, night shift employees, day porter employees. Another one people forget about is on-call. There's people who do on-call work and that only want a job that, hey, when you call me when someone doesn't show up or someone calls out, then you give me a ring and I'll jump to that opportunity to make that extra cash. And input systems like that into your business so that you have those fail-safes when things like that happen. But as far as staying motivated, you have to be already motivated. That's why I say it comes from your belief system. You have to already be motivated. You know, you have to decide that this is what you're doing. This is what I like. When I decided to start a cleaning business, that was it. That was my career. I'm like, this is what I'm doing. This has to work. It has to work. I'm not stopping until it works, because it has to work. And I know not everybody has the luxury of being in such an adverse situation as I was in, but you have to find a way to get there. Like you have to find a way to mentally get there. For me, I wasn't trying anything else. I tried so much. I tried the drop shipping and all the other crazy online things that people tell you. This was as basic as it got, and I knew that it could work. And I believed that it could work. You know, because I had no choice. You know, it was either this works or I stay broke forever, or I stay in debt forever. And I have this weird dynamic with my kids. I would have that forever. You know, and then those are things that I didn't want to sit with, and I couldn't live with myself had I not tried, right? And so I did nothing but try, and I tried and tried and tried, and failure was not an option. You know, so just because a client left or some employees aren't showing up or I can't get people through the door to interview, you know, it didn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm not stopping. I'm never stopping. I'm never stopping. And that grew from this cleaning business thing until once the cleaning business is successful, you know, then it's easier to be like, well, maybe I don't have to continue cleaning, but I can still, you know, push. I can still strive for greatness. I can still do other things, and it's business, it's success, it's freedom that I'm pushing for, and I'm still never stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. That's the cheat code. That is the cheat code. Anything is possible if you stretch out the timeline. Anything is possible if you stretch the timeline out. Absolutely anything. You want to lose 150 pounds. You can do it. You know, if you can stretch that out. You can't. If you want to lose 150 pounds in 2 weeks, extremely difficult, probably unhealthy. In 3 years, 4 or 5 years, 10 years, you can do that pretty easily. If I say you can lose 150 pounds in 10 years, you'll say, yeah, I can do that. Easy. If I say, can you build a business in 10 years? You'll say, yeah, I could see myself building a business in 10 years. But most people don't think in 10-year terms. They think of, oh, can I build this business? If it doesn't work for a year, the first year it doesn't work, they're like, oh, it didn't work. I tried for a whole year. You try for a year, for something that takes a lifetime to build. You know, you got to have that perspective. You got to understand what you're asking for. It's something that takes a lifetime to have success at. And that's the approach. That you have to approach. That's a mentality you have to approach it with. Otherwise, it's never going to happen. And yes, it may happen sooner, and quite often it does. For the people who stick through it and treat it that way, for the people who really sit down and sit in it, and be in it. They acknowledge what level they are. They acknowledge what they need to learn at that level. They learn those things. They apply. They strive to get to the next level. And then once they're at the next level, they're not complaining. They keep pushing. They keep repeating that process as things go bad, as things go wrong. It's a forever thing. Things will go wrong. It's like saying, like, what am I going to do when my kid gets in trouble? What, are you going to get rid of the kid because it got in trouble at school? Like, or are you going to get rid of the kid because it made a mistake? Like, no, you keep parenting. You fix it, you grow, and you hope they learn from it. You grow and you keep going. You learn how to fix, make your adjustments as a parent or as a business leader, and you keep going. Let's see, what else we got? Who else is in the comments? We got a lot of comments today. I like it. Let's see. Where were we? Where the heck were we? We're up here by Nate Nick somewhere. All right, so got some questions from channel member Fanika. I'm literally gonna butcher this. Clinton Potter says, so we are just starting out in our business. What do you recommend for getting customers for us newbies? Commercial cleaning is our preference, but we'll do some residential cleaning as well. I mean, it depends on what you feel comfortable with. Are you comfortable making phone calls? Then I would say, do some selling over the phone. Get some sales. Are you comfortable with face to face? Can you do some door knocking? Do you want to maybe go to these businesses and let them know, let them see your face and say, hey, I'm local. I'm here. I live around here. I see your building all the time. Would love to service your facility. What can I do to give you some pricing? What can I do to help figure out how we can work together and that can be of service to you? Do you have the gift of gab? Is that a talent that you have? Is that something that you possess? That's something that comes natural to you? Then go that way. Do you have friends and family that work in buildings that you can lean on for those first couple of clients? Do you know some people who work in some buildings that you would like to clean or that you would like to service? See if they can get you an appointment or get you the phone number or email of the person at their job that manages the facility, or that hires the cleaner. Start it with your inner circle, but then you got to start selling. You got to start selling. Another thing that you can do if you're not extremely good at sales is you could do marketing instead of sales. So instead of door to door and cold calling, you can do marketing. You can put out content, and attract people to you. That includes making a website and SEO and coming up in search-based marketing. That includes content marketing where you're putting things out where you have organic reach, like LinkedIn, which is B2B. Facebook, which is B2C for your residential, IG, which can be both. So, do those things. So it depends on where it is that you feel comfortable and where it is that you have success. At the end of the day, you're going to be doing all of them anyway because it's a business and you want to be doing all of these things and getting all the opportunities that you can. But yeah, that's what you do. That's how you start off selling it, and you have to pick, focus where you have the most talent, where you have the most skill, and where because that's where you can see the most results. Even more so where you have some enjoyment. Do you enjoy talking to people, or do you enjoy creating content? Do you enjoy, doing sales and going through volume of phone calls and getting those no's? Do you enjoy that face-to-face interaction? What do you like the most? What comes natural to you? I would lean in there, and then just try to improve your skills in all those other areas as you go. Erica Ventura says, what is your opinion on using Google Ads? Getting on Google Maps, I am scared of the overflow of customers and I won't be able to handle it. I heard you can't even shut it off ever. I mean, one, you definitely would never want to, and an overflow an overflow of customers that you won't be able to handle it. That you think anybody feels bad for you with your great problems here? Like no one's gonna no one feels bad for you. Like that's not a problem. Give me an actual problem. Overflow of customers sounds like a dream. Mess up. You're not gonna catch everything. You're not gonna get every ball. If that's your biggest concern, then you're in a good spot. Fix your systems to be able to accept more business and do more business. If you're concerned about overflow, that means you have no onboarding or training for you have no onboarding process for your employees. You have no onboarding process for your customers. That should be dialed in. That stuff should happen quick. It should take nothing for someone saying, "Hey, I want to do business with you," to being completely signed up and doing business with you. That should be quick. It should be super quick for someone to say, "Hey, I want to work for your company," to them being fully trained and ready to go. That process needs to be thought out. And if that's not thought out, that you're constantly going to feel overwhelmed. You're always going to be at that fear of, what if I get another big client, or what if 2 more clients come? So that's where you want to focus your energy is on addressing those processes and procedures, those systems in your business. But yeah, I love Google. Google it's intent-based marketing. It's search-based. So and it's how our industry works. Some bigwig in office always just says, "Hey, it's dirty in here. Find someone to clean this place," and then they hop on Google and they search for us, and we pop up. That's one of the main ways I find business. Oh, and also ads. Yeah, ads are amazing if you know how to run ads, but ads are a skill. So ads are a skill, just like selling is a skill, just like basketball is a skill. If you're not good at basketball, you probably won't make any money. You'll probably lose some money when you get hurt trying too hard. Just that's the same with ads. If you are good at running ads, if you're good at writing copy, making creative for ads, targeting, and and you're good at the ad platform, then you're probably going to make a lot of money running ads. But if you're not good at running ads, you don't know anything about copywriting, you don't know anything about creative and media spin, or looking at the analytics and that type of stuff. If you're not good at that stuff, you're not well versed in that stuff, then you can lose a lot of money. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Love Google Ads. One of my most profitable methods of client acquisition. Let's see. The Coach family says it's my first commercial client. Monday through Friday after hours. I won your first commercial bid. Hey, I love it, man. I love it, man. Coach family's out here killing it, man. Coach family's out here killing it. Jonathan Garcia just hit 230K. Jenny's killing it. The Boss family is killing it right now. We are going to take over the cleaning industry by storm. I promise you. If it's, I'm not going to stop until, like I said, I'm not going to stop until it happens. There's a lot of things. I'm changing this industry for the better. I promise you, for everybody. Let's see. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Coach family says, I personally think I won the bid because I asked for her pain points from her last cleaning business and put them in a bid, and it works. Exactly. Somebody's been listening to the things that I say on this channel. Absolutely. That's exactly what you do. You find the pain points and you tie your solution to the pain point. That's simple. It almost be foolish for someone to you can go to a general practice doctor, but if you have cancer, and the cancer doctor is like, I study cancer. I only work on cancer. You have cancer. You should come to me. You're going to go to the cancer doctor as opposed to the general practice doctor. So yes, if you speak directly to their pain points, it makes you the authoritative figure on the subject matter, and the subject matter expert. And they'd be foolish not to go with you. They'd be foolish not to pick you. You're the one who solves their problem directly. So nice work, man. Kudos. Juan Tohen says 1,200 square feet. Optometrist office with 1 restroom is requesting monthly service. Are monthly accounts worth it? They want to pay $90 a month. Not sure if I want to take monthly accounts. So I only do recurring revenue. That's as a business value of mine, I do recurring revenue. If someone's going to do a one-time service or a 1-month service, you definitely don't get to pick the price, and you are 100% not going to like the price for being for being someone who's not on contract. Those discounted prices and those good prices are for people who sign up, who are committed. That's the only reason you get a good price with me. That's the only reason. That's the only way you get a good price with me with anything, is if you're on that continuum. If I can count on that revenue every month, then cool. I have no problem giving you a deal. But I don't know if I don't know I'm going to do business with you next month, then you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay what it's worth, or I'm gonna cool. Bye bye. Be the one who's willing to leave the negotiation. It's month to month is worth it, but it's gotta be worth it. Only if you make it worth it. I generally just don't. I do month to month, but yeah, those prices are generally like aggressively higher than say a 6-month or a 12-month or 3-year contract, which obviously would be heavily discounted. Let's see. Fanika Clinton, you're in Oregon. You're right. You're a neighbor. Like we do business in the same place, and I didn't know that. We have to link up sometime, man. I'm right up here in Seattle, but we do have business down there in Oregon, so in Portland. So what part of Oregon? I'll have to link up sometime. I might have to do like a little mini conference up here in the Pacific Northwest. We got some people out here. We got some hitters. Maybe I'll have to link up with the other guy that's from out here that's going to be at CBN conference. I think his name's Marcus. But yeah, maybe we'll have to link up together and try to do something for the cleaning industry in this area in the Pacific Northwest, and you guys can come out and we can network and get start grouping together. I like that idea. Kansas in the building. Shout out to Kansas. I've never been to Kansas, actually. That's crazy. So Caleb Green, man, appreciate you being here. Shout out to the whole Kansas community. Juan Soto says Rancho Cucamonga, California. Shout out to Southern Cali. Maryland in the building. I see y'all. East Coast is heavy today. So we got East Coast, West Coast, Texas in the building. Ohio, Midwest in the building. Columbus. Tapping in. Appreciate y'all. Nick says, still unclear on the standard margin for commercial cleaning. Is 25 to 35% correct, or am I completely off? I've been underbidding, but don't want to bid myself out of the competition. Bid until you start getting no's. There's no there's not like an industry standard. Like I just told you guys, like I can charge, depending on what the service is, I can charge 300%. I can mark it up 300%, and if I communicate the value and I believe that it's a value match for the customer, I can mark it up whatever I want. It doesn't matter, 25, 35%. If that's profitable for you, then great. You can rock with that. But keep increasing your prices until you actually hit a ceiling. Get as much as you can. There's no reason why you can't make more. There's no reason why you can't make more than whatever you think the industry standard is. And if you want to close deals, then yeah, whatever your profit margin is, you can decrease it if you really want to just get clients and try to be the cheapest priced. But that selling on price is already something I just don't like. It's usually one of the last things I even talk about is price. You should be the value is where you want to focus most of your attention. Focus on the value and building the value. Because if I'm sitting here and I sit here and I'm talking about coaching, and I'm talking about changing your life, and I'm talking about freedom, and you're being available for your kids whenever you want to, being able to travel whenever you want to, being able to start a business. If those are things that you dream about, then I said coaching was $2,500. It sounds cheap. If I say I'm going to build you during this coaching, we're going to do everything we need to do to get you ready to make a 6-figure business, so over $100,000, and and all the freedom and all your time back. And then I say it's $2,500, then you'd be like, oh yeah, that's cheap. Build the value. It's the value. It's the value. Build the value. If it's worth it, it's worth it. Dude, we are coming close on time. I got to get up out here and get ready for basketball practice, man. So I'm trying to speed run through the last of these comments, man. Hopefully this has been valuable for you guys. Hit that like button for your boy one more time, man. Let's check on the likes. Got a good amount of likes, man. I'm liking the likes. I'm loving the likes, man. Appreciate the love. So, but yeah, let's speed run through the last of these comments, and then we're gonna get up out of here. And then of course I got a flight to catch. My flight leaves in like 4 hours, so yeah, I got to get ready. Let's see. Actually, where's my tripod? Oh, here we go. All right, tripod. Yo, don't let me forget this. I got to bring this to CBN conference. So, yeah, make sure we don't forget this before we leave the office. Let's see. Oh my, we got some comments to get through. All right, so let's speed run. It's profit margin, tap on in Columbus, Ohio. Wave app is a free accounting software that allows for recurring payments. Dope, Wave app. Y'all go check that. Go check out that Wave app. I've never heard of it before, but free accounting and recurring payments. Yeah, go see what that's about. Definitely do your research, but you can't be free. Toronto what? Canada? Are we in Canada now? We got people from Canada. So we got Canada in the building, UK, VA, South Florida, Sacramento, Rancho Cucamonga, Maryland. We got everybody in the building, man. This is a dope live. I love this one, man. This is gonna be one for the ages. This is a dope one for the community. I'm pumped. Let's see. Erica Ventura says, what is a white glove service? I kind of went into that. It's like a very, very high detailed cleaning service made for like your fanciest of fancy, your debutante moms and your hypoallergenic families and those type of things. Those white rooms and clean rooms and things like that. That's where I offer white glove service, and I charge out the ass for it. And we come in damn near tuxedos, like everyone's dressed up. They have white gloves. We look like butlers. But yeah, I have a service that's a white glove service, and it's like a 300, 400, sometimes 900% markup because it's a luxury thing. It's a luxury. If something's marketed as luxury, please believe the markup. How much do you think it costs to make a Louis Vuitton anything? Pennies on the dollar. And then we buy it for thousands, multiple thousands of dollars because of the brand. It's because of the value, the perceived value of it. Let's see. DJ, you are the ish, man, inspiring white glove service, period. I love bring value. Thank you. Need to hear this again. Yeah, absolutely, man. Definitely go back and watch this live, man. This is a valuable one, man. Keep it coming, man. Like I said, continue learning. Continue learning. I've been in the coach family. I've been in business for 3.5 years. I've been working with residential clients for 3 years. This year, my wife and I said we're going to go commercial, focus on getting commercial clients. Yep, welcome to the commercial side. Welcome to the dark side, baby. This commercial money. That's what I'm talking about. Businesses always have more money than people. It's just how it is. Chris Cleaning LLC says, does it cost money to try the beta version of the app? No, it's absolutely free to beta test the Cleaning Boss app. You just have to be approved after the application process. So go and check it out. Click mycleaningboss.app and click on the link. I think there's a hamburger menu or a drop-down menu, or you can click to apply to be a beta test user. So go and do that. Kunima Bay, yeah, that's Big Guap. Man, my guy's out here doing it. I'm telling you, man. People worried about weren't checking my pockets. I'm helping people grow their pockets. Like how much, I'm gonna get off my high. I'll address that clown in a separate video. Who wants to pocket check and pocket watch, man? Worry about your own pockets, bro. Manifest with me says, I'm literally stuck trying to find clients. Where do I start? What business should I start going to first? Where do you have a relationship with? What do you do in your normal life? What are some businesses that are close to you that you frequent, and that you probably already can speak that language and speak to those owners in a way that probably makes you sound like an expert. And if you just add cleaning on top of that, then now you're the cleaning expert in that particular field. That's an easy way to pick a niche for yourself. So pick that target. Maybe go do a cleaning for free, get some media, and then start build your presence around that. And obviously do more selling and talk to more people like that. If you focus that way, I promise you, you will be successful. If whatever it is, we went through that process. Usually, I go through that process with people, and we can close clients within the next 30 days. We can have a client. So, I do have the coaching is $60 off right now. Promo code Feb24. I pinned it to the top of this live. It's the pinned comment at the top of the live. Promo code Feb24, as in February 24. So you get $60 off of consultation if you book before the 1st. So. Go and book a consultation, get that one-on-one back and forth with me. You guys have been seeing the reviews of everyone and how everyone feels about the consultations. I try to go as hard as I can for those consultations and really bring as much value as I can, because there is a dollar amount tied to it, and so I really don't want those to fail, and I want every last one of them to result in positivity for the end user, which is you guys. So book that consultation and get some help with your business. I'm telling you, we can make it big. We can help you make it big. We can help you get you out of those beginning stages and up to that next level. See, started my own just a few weeks ago. I have 2 contracts so far. Nice work, way to get after it. That's getting after it. All about mindset. Absolutely, you are getting after it. You just got started, and got those first 2 contracts, man. Like you're getting after it, man. You're doing some work. Nice work. Congratulations, man. Keep it up. I'm here for you. Let me know if you need anything, man. I'm here for you. Do you think social media is important to attract commercial audience? Absolutely, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, it's still people. You're gonna look up these people are gonna to Google search for these companies, but they're also going to check out your social media to see if you even have a presence, or if you've been doing anything, or if the last time you posted something was last year, or like my cleaning business. So I'm sure that's hurting our sales right now, is our lack of marketing on the things that aren't necessarily B2B, like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Those things have been dormant for us for a while, and we need to do a lot better at that. And that's one of the main things I'm going to address once I get back into the company. But yeah, all that stuff is important, and I have actually gotten clients even from right in my local area around here. Some of my clients from around here, just within this block radius, have found me on Instagram, which is something that I never thought would happen. Those are commercial accounts. So yes, it is worth it, and it can happen. Like I said, everything will work and nothing won't. So every marketing avenue that you can think of, every marketing tactic that you can think of, though they all work. It's just, are you going to do it? Are you going to stick to it? Are you going to get good at it until it works for you? Let's see, do you think social? Yeah, we did that one. Corinne Jackson says, "Hey DJ, happy to catch you live. Glad you're here, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Glad you caught it. Hit that like button now that you're here. Hit that like button." Let's see. What's up, everybody? DJ McGuy. What it do? What it up, Cleantastic 21? I see you in here all the time, man. Appreciate you for being here. Thank y'all for being the realest cleaning business community on the internet. Y'all are the dopest people alive. I promise you. There's not a. I've been in the. Trust me. I've been in the chats. I've been in the comment sections of all the other ones. This is the dopest one, by far. Not even close. Harrisburg, PA tapping in. I see y'all, man. We all over the globe with it. I love it, man. I love it. Mississippi in the building. Crooked Letter, what's up? Let's go. Nikki says, throw Barbados in there. Oh, okay. Barbados in the building. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Toronto, Canada in the building. Man, shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all really are the realest cleaning business community on the internet, and I couldn't be more proud of what we've built here on this channel. We're like 13,000. Can you guys believe that? Who was here when we was at 1,000 subs? Who was here when we were trying to get monetized? When we were struggling to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, man. Checking in from Boston. Shout out Beantown. What's up, man? I appreciate y'all, man. It's Tony Lobo in the chat. But man, we've come a long way, man. We've come a long way. A long way on the channel and the business. I've documented everything. If you guys don't know, I've documented my entire journey. So go back, watch the journey. You can see me go through all those things of employees not showing up, and people's cars breaking down, and trucks breaking down, and having to try to figure out how to get employees for the next commercial account that we got, or having no one show up for a job, and having commercial cleaning things, and trying to find equipment and supplies and stuff like that. All that stuff is documented on this channel, which is why it's the dopest channel on the internet for cleaning business owners, man. Share this with your people, like the videos, but go back more importantly and watch those videos and watch that journey, because if you watch that journey, you probably won't have any questions. You will obviously just see that it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, man. But I'm headed to Vegas, man. I got to get a guy out of here. Oh, we had a super chat, man. Shout out to the super chat. So we will take some time for the super chat. I love the support of the channel. Thank you so much. It's like Brian. For some reason, I can't see the full name. But super chat in the building, man. Appreciate it, Brian. Brian says, I fuck with you big time. Can't wait to hop on a call with you soon, big dog. Love from Bellevue, Washington. Bellevue, Washington, you're right here. You are right here. I'm in Mukilteo, bro. I am right here. My office is in Mukilteo, bro. Stop by, man. Come holler at me. I can't wait, man. I love meeting people from the community. Every time I meet somebody, it's an amazing experience, man. And it's dope that this is what we get to do. This is what we get to do, guys. We're in business. This is how we market. If you have a YouTube channel for your cleaning business, my YouTube channel for my cleaning business, it exists, and there's videos on it, but those aren't I use that for ads. So I run ads, so people do still see my cleaning business on YouTube in the area. It makes you a local celebrity type situation. That works as well. But yeah, get into it. We get to do this, guys. We get to put ourselves in front of people and make names and make reputations, and it's a really cool thing, man. And I want it for you guys, and also leads to more opportunities. So. But I love you guys, man. I got to get out of here. I got to catch this flight. I'll see y'all in Vegas. Love y'all. Keep that boss mentality. Peace.